Greetings from the Bridgeville Public Library. We're here in Sussex County. My name is Bonnie. I'm going to be your guide today along your yoga journey. This is a gentle yoga class. It is appropriate for you even if you've never practiced before. You can watch, try one pose at a time, get comfortable, see what is for you. If it's not comfortable, you can skip it. We're going to begin in our corpse pose. On the back, feet apart, palms open, eyes closed. Give a little tuck of your chin. This will lengthen your spine, cervical spine. Feel free to rock your hips a little bit. Find a little space in your lower back. Let your lower back rest on the floor. If it lifts a little bit, that's okay. But if it lifts a lot and it's causing you discomfort through the hips or the back, just bend your knees and let your knees rest together. Eyes closed. Attention inward to the self. Feel your body heavy on the floor. The weight of your legs, the weight of your torso, the weight of your head, your arms. Let your skeleton rest. Notice your breathing, your natural breath, whether shallow or deep. Just notice your breath without trying to change it or judge it. If you have any history of injury, illness, tenderness, woke up on the wrong side of the bed, just notice how you're feeling today. Honor your body. It's okay to be a beginner. All you have to do today is feel, breathe, and relax. With each pose, you're going to be present in your body. Notice what sensations show up for you, from the obvious tugs and pulls of your muscles, connective tissues, to the subtlest tingles and sparkles, and everything in between. You're going to be inwardly aware of the sensations that you feel in your body without judgment. You're going to breathe. Full satisfying inhales, full satisfying exhales. Not forced, just inviting the breath to fill every space in your body, inviting every single one of your trillions of cells to inhale, and allowing every single one of your trillions of cells to exhale. So you're feeling and you're breathing. And then you're going to relax. You're going to soften into this moment, not struggling, just relaxing, softening your body, softening your mind. Over and over, within each pose, feel, breathe, and relax. So it takes at least 3 minutes for every muscle in your body to get the memo that you're releasing tension. Tension is energy that's collected in your tissues. Where does it go? It flows down into the earth, grounding. Give the tension in your body over. Let it go. Feel it seep out of your tissues, down into the earth, where it will be recycled. scan your body. Notice your toes and your feet. Notice your legs and your knees. Notice your hips, your bottom, your belly. Notice your chest, your back, and your waist. Notice your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. Notice your neck, your head, your face, your scalp, your hair. No cell left behind. Feel every part of your body. Pass your attention through each and every part of your body. Notice your breathing, flowing in and out of your nose. The breath comes in, it pauses, and then the breath flows out, it pauses. When you're awake, when you're asleep, when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're young, when you're mature, always, always the breath moving, subtle and quiet. Your attention and your awareness of the breath will sharpen your mind and focus your mind. It allows you to connect with your internal reality. Notice how you feel. Feel what only you can feel, your internal reality of your mind and your body. Full, satisfying inhale, chest and belly rise. Long, slow, satisfied exhale, chest and belly fall, relax, soften into the moment. Now let's begin. Little wiggle of your toes, right foot, left foot. Wiggle of your fingers, right hand, left hand. Soft turn right and left of your head. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and just check in with your neck and your face and your jaw and your brow. Let them soften. Notice any tension in your neck that may have collected. Gently release it by turning your head, massaging the back of your skull, and then let your head come center. Drag your right foot in so that the heel is on the mat, the toes are off, and then the other foot. Feel as your lower back comes to rest. Give a little rock of your hips, give a tuck of your chin, and make an impression of the length of your back, top to bottom, in the earth as if there's sand underneath you, as if you could create an impression of your spine. Sweep your hands up by your side and then over your head into a V. Adjust your shoulders for comfort. Open and close your fingers. Retuck your chin. Notice how your ribs have begun to lift. We're creating some space under the armpits. Feel the cool air, any moisture evaporating as you lift your arms. Maybe your lower back lifts a little. Soften and bend your elbows. Make a pillow with your hands. Give a little tuck of your chin. Rock your pelvis forward so that your lower back makes more of an impression. And close your elbows, picking up your head, tucking your chin to lengthen the back of your neck, and then put the back of your skull down again. Place your hands by your side and let your knees gently fall right to left, just like windshield wipers. Maybe keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft so that all of your awareness is inward. Feel any catching, feel any stickiness, but also feel for a release of any tension, even in small amounts. We want our hips to feel free, to feel open, and then come center. Bring your right knee over your chest and your left knee over your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins or under your knees and give yourself a little back massage. Get into your back. Feel those muscles. Maybe bring your knees a little closer. You can have your knees wider apart if you need a little room for your belly, or you can have your knees close together. Release your hands by your side and lift your toes up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your toes, your feet, moving through your ankles. You can keep your eyes closed or you can look at your feet with love and appreciation for how they walk you through life. And then gently rotate your ankles. Listen to any pops and clicks. Feel the swelling. Right now you're releasing those fluids that get stuck. Reverse it. Give your feet some time. Put your feet up. If you're prone to swelling, just let your legs rise above you once or twice a day. And then one knee at a time will bend and straighten. You'll switch it out, checking in with your knees. Do you feel any catching, any sticking? Slow down. You might be able to release that stickiness or that catching. And then toes up, knees soft. Give your legs that thorough yet gentle shake. Let your thighs jiggle. Let the muscles around the bones soften. Mix up any fluids. And then pause. Feel those tingles and sparkles as those heavy particles fall down towards the earth. Relax and bend your knees. Right foot lands, left foot lands. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale, stretch your feet gently towards the end of the mat. Let your lower back lift. Feel into your belly, feel around your ribs. Maybe you wiggle your fingers. What kind of movement would awaken you? Feel around your pelvis. Feel under your armpits. So we're extending through fingers and toes, but we're not straining, we're not struggling. We're just elongating. Feel, breathe, and relax. Now open your arms and open your feet, hugging the heavens. To open yourself up. Feel the spirit of openness. You're safe, you're secure, you're confident, you're grounded. You can be open now. And then begin to walk your feet back in towards your body. Slide your hands by your side. Feet are flat. Tilt your pelvis a little bit. Give it a rock. Get that lower back a little bit closer to the floor. Tuck your chin. And then once more, rock your knees side to side. You can open your hands a little wider. Notice any tugs and pulls around your waistline. We're moving and rotating below the navel right now, so the feet are flat. And then just come center. Bring your right arm over your head. Roll over onto your right side. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And make a pillow. Close your eyes, settle in for a moment. Notice how you feel in your fetal position. Relax. Notice which parts of your body soften readily. Which ones need a little encouragement, a reminder to relax? Which parts might feel a little stuck? Just notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, take your time. You'll support yourself up. You'll have left some of that stuck energy on the mat. You can begin with your ankles crossed. Maybe you prefer soles of the feet together, maybe legs forward. Hi, everybody. Give a little rock of your bottom. So right underneath your bottom, you have your pelvis, and at the bottom are your sits bones. They are a grounding mechanism of the body. Set them down. Take your hands and rub your knees. So if your body doesn't readily find an easy pose, it's okay. You can open up the feet. You can bring them forward. It takes my knees and my hips a little time to relax. You could bring a pillow or a blanket to put under your bottom. Textbook has the knees below the hips. That's preferred. But we're just going to be at peace where we are. Lift your crown. Elongate the spine. So if you tend to slouch, pick it up, up, up. Relax the shoulders. Touch the earth. Open your hands. Gratitude is embedded in the practice of yoga. Lift your arms up. Find something in this moment to be thankful for. No matter how small, just whisper thank you and bring your palms together to your heart. We warm the spine. Bring your hands to your knees. Give a little rock back. Come through center. Give a little rock forward. Take it easy at first. No need to push or shove. We're just checking in with our body. We're flexing and extending the spine. When you lean forward, give a little rock side to side. Open up your chest. Open up your heart. Feel for any tightness in the hips or lower back. Then come through center and lean back. Give a little rock. Feel in between your shoulder blades. Maybe drop your chin a little bit. Pull your belly button in and tuck your tailbone under so you feel that nice roundness. And then maybe take a couple more rocks forward and back. You'll feel your pelvis tilt. You'll feel your belly press forward. We're awakening the spine. Let's stay back a little bit for just a moment, drawing the belly button in. Now feel the sits bones down. As you inhale, lift your crown. Exhale, hands to the earth. Now we're going to find our lateral extension and flexion. You just let one arm float up, you give a little lean. And then you just exchange your arms, you give a soft lean the other way. We're not trying to force or pull. Feel into your spine. Your spine's going to curve gently side to side. You can let the arms stay more straight. You can bend the elbow. And you're just going to play. Maybe you come to one side and you lean a little bit, you drop that knee a little bit. You can even take your hand right here and feel around this space between the hip, the pelvis, and the ribs. Give a little opening there, and then you can lean the other way. Pause and feel, maybe give it a little manipulation. Maybe you create a little more space there. So I want you to think of this practice as your own. You can make it more dynamic or less dynamic, as much movement as you want, feeling your spine laterally flex and extend. And when you've done both sides, we'll come back. Take your time, we'll wait. Now we're going to find some rotation. Throw your arms over to the right, let your hand rest, and look to the wall beside you. Give your shoulder a gentle roll back, that left shoulder, and then gaze over. Your right shoulder, little roll back. Don't force your neck. Try to rotate from the navel up and be gentle in the twist. Then turn forward, let your arms swing over to the other side. And you can look to the wall beside you, roll that left shoulder back a little bit. You're going to feel twisting through your neck, your shoulder, your spine. You'll feel some movement through your intestines, through your organs. Now we're going to find a little bit of movement. So just let your arms swing and swing and swing and swing. You don't like this? You want to just stay in one direction? We're just inviting ourselves to be a little more moving today, flowing, dynamic. And then pause, center. Give your arms a little swing up, catch them, and then let the hands fall. Notice how you feel, all that space you created in your back. Gather up your knees. Feet are flat. Give yourself a hug. You can hug over your shins or under. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Draw your belly button in and close your eyes and just breathe. Relax your back muscles. Just sitting here, you're creating this passive stretching in your body, feeling the sits bones down. This is a nice time to create some intention. You can plant a little seed of intention in your heart for your practice tonight. Or maybe you just want to just move one pose at a time and breathe and not think. You don't have to set an intention. Gently lift your head. Let your knees fall open, soles of the feet together, bound angle. Let's rock a little bit. Bring that movement in again. Rock and feel that right sits bone. Rock and feel the left sits bone. And just find that little rock side to side. You don't have to rock with me. What you're doing is you're feeling inside of your own bottom. You're creating a sandwich. Those muscles are sandwiched between your bones and between the floor, and the glutes are getting a massage internally. Then bring your hands back. Let's move through the hips. Bring that left knee over to the right, gaze over your left shoulder, and then gaze center, open up the hips, land. And then let the knee fall across, gaze over the other shoulder, feel that nice twist. Everything is flowy and gentle. It should feel good to be in your body. Your body should be a safe, comfortable, loving space for you to dwell. Be kind to yourself, and then stay. Bring your hands to your ankles. Give your knees a little bounce and a little rock of the hips once more. Lean to your right. Take your left hand and take that flat hand and really give it a good rub. Use the flat of the hand and you're going to feel some heat building. Sometimes we need a heating pad on the back. Give your lower back a little heating pad every day. Take your fingers, give yourself a massage, not when it's really tight, but every day a little bit of maintenance. This is one place you want to stretch. And then give a little lean the other way. Take your hand, give it a rub. Keep rubbing, cause some friction here in your lower back. Massage with your fingers around your ribs. This is where things adhere. They get stuck. As the trunk shortens, all of this gets crushed. We're opening it up. And then now you have a soft lean forward. Elbows can rest on your shins. Release some of the weight of your head. Close your eyes and breathe in the bowed ankle. Maybe your nose can touch your toes. That's fine. Don't force yourself there. But if your nose doesn't touch your toes, still fine. Still okay. Just breathing into the space of your back, lower back, aware. And then slowly you're going to stack one vertebra on top of the other and lift up your crown. Lots of new space in your back. Close your knees. Stretch your legs forward and give them a little bounce. Shake up all of the substances. Your blood flow is a suspension. So there's all kinds of things floating. Now windshield wipe, not just the ankles, but the knees and the hips. The knees, the hips, and the ankles need to move together, nice and flowy. Point and flex opposite feet. Stimulate right and left brain to talk, and then rotate those ankles again. Yogis, we take great care of our feet. And then stay. Take your hands. Once again, that flat hand gets those muscles. Feel the warmth. Feel the friction. Take the hand into a cup. Pop it. Not a flat hand. Thighs, inner thighs. Bring that blood to the surface. And then pause. Feel the tingles. Feel the sensations that you've created. You're more present in your legs. Soften and bend your knees. Hands under the knees. Deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. Lean back. Bring the feet down. Pull your navel in and rock. We want to feel into the front of the spine. So let your shoulders relax. Let your chin fall towards your chest and feel the front of your spine. Not just the back, not just the sides, but the part of your abdominal wall that rests against your spine. Feel that low in the pelvis, behind the navel, around the ribs. Inhale, lifts the crown. Exhale, brings it back. Pull your belly button in. You're going to float your right foot up and softly place it down. Float your left foot up, softly place it down. Right foot floats, left foot floats, right foot lands, left foot lands. Legs come forward, hands come back. Breathe in, sternum, heart lifts. Exhale, face lifts. Open your throat, your chest, your ribs, your heart, your collarbones. Easy. Gently press your palms down. Gently press the backs of your legs down. And then center your head. Draw your knees in. Find your easy pose once more, or your seated position. Take a nice deep breath in as you lift your hands up to the V. Palms meet. Fingers lace. Palms press. Give a little wiggle around your ribs. Open your armpits, find that length. Stretch through your forearms. Stretch across the palms. Bring your hands to nestle behind your head. Open up your wings. Give a little twist around your rib cage. Close your elbows, soft tuck of the chin. Don't pull, gentle. Open up again once more. Relax shoulders, elbows, wrists, palms meet. And then simply gather your knees together. We find our tabletop. So we're going to be on hands and knees now. You can pleat your mat if you need some extra cushion. look at your hands. Open your fingers wide so that they look like stars. Notice if your thumb stays bent. You want to get into that thumb joint. Pick up your right hand, give it a shake, feel to your fingertips, loosen up your wrist, and then the other side. How are your knees feeling? Pick one knee up and then the other. Make sure they're comfortable. Roll them up, find a cushion. Draw your belly button up towards your spine and look down to the floor right between your fingertips. Now lift your body up and away from the floor. Tabletop. Bend and straighten your elbows. Do you tend to lock your elbows? Relax your jaw. Give a little lean over your wrists. Give a little lean back towards your knees. Give a little lean towards your left side and a lean towards your right side. You want to be like that table. You know when you go to the restaurant, you got one leg longer than the other? So you just kind of feel that all of your limbs are nice and stable. Begin to relax your belly down. Don't shove it down. Just feel around your abdominal wall. Relax those muscles. It's going to pull gently on your spine. Don't force it. Little lift of the crown. This is going to help you unwind that knot of anxiety that just coils and latches to the spine. Just soften it. Let the belly fall. Let your organs stretch. And there's some smooth muscle tissue. It supports your organs. It's stretching right now gently. Then draw your belly in, find that neutral spine. Notice how your spine feels different from when it's dipping. And let's round the back now. Drop your head, chin towards your chest, eyes towards your belly. Tailbone curls down towards the floor so that your spine gets like a dome. Once again, don't force it. Feel your abdominal wall from underneath. Gently lift up and relax your back muscles. Wiggle your bottom. Shake your head a little bit, nod it. Give a little lean forward or back, side to side. How can you find little bits of space just waiting to be discovered in this cat pose? And then as you inhale, you find your neutral spine. Exhale, you get to rest your elbows down. If your belly sags, just give your navel a little lift. Give your back a little support. Stretch your right leg back and rock from the big toe to the pinky toe. Big toe to the pinky toe. Open up the front of your foot, the top of your foot, the front of your shin. And then curl your toes under and gently rock back and forth. Never to shove the foot, never to inflame the fascia, just to move energy, to soften and relax through the toes, the calf, the Achilles. Right knee lands, left leg slides back. Once again, you might hear some toes cracking. You might feel your ankle popping. Air in the joint. Move it around. Listen to the sounds your body makes. Curl those toes under. Find that gentle, compassionate rock back and forth. If you got long toes like me, you might have to put your foot a little bit to the side so those pinkies get a little attention, those little toes, and then come back center. And then simply let your right knee land. Rise back up to your palms. Open up your fingers. Stretch your right leg back. Firm your bottom, firm your belly, float that right leg up. Flex and point your right foot. Are you fatigued in your shoulders? Oh, you can bring your forearms down. Soften and bend your right knee just a few times. Feel into your knee. Feel the hamstring shorten as the quadricep lengthens. Then bring your right knee in towards your nose. Push down against the mat, pull your belly button in. And then reach your toe back towards your head. Touch your toe to your head. Ha ha ha. This is called tiger. Knee to nose. And toe to your head. And knee to nose. One more time. Toe to your head. And if it doesn't touch, create an arc of energy between your crown and your toe. Place it down. Inhale, rounds to a cat. Exhale, table. Open up your knees. Big toes to touch. Bring your elbows down. We're coming into child's pose. This may or may not be comfortable for you. Relax your knees. Let your hips fall back towards your heels, but don't force. You can stay forward. You can support your head by stacking your fists, or you can take a deep breath in And exhale, melting into the floor. Soften through your body. Scan your body. Notice which parts of your body naturally relax. Notice which parts need a little encouragement. Maybe notice some parts of your body that you hadn't even considered and see if you can relax those. You might be holding on to tension that you hadn't even realized. But as you get into your body, you'll discover some opportunities to get that energy moving more freely. Let's rise back up to our table. You can also find the forearms. Slide your left leg back, firm your belly from your bottom. Just let that leg float up. Let's get that flex and point going. So there's neurotransmission from your brain going down through your spine, through your leg. We're stimulating that. You can't see it. Relax your knee as you bend and straighten the leg. Keep the knees soft. Feel how the muscles play well together, the hamstrings and the quads. And then draw your knee towards your nose. Pause for a moment. Push the earth away. Pull into your belly. Tuck. And then let the legs swing back. Lift your crown. Easy on the back of the neck. Open the front of the hip. Bring it forward. Round your back. And toe to your crown. Even if it's only in your dreams. At least you're dreaming, right? Push it down. But every day you get a millimeter closer. That's more than you were. Put the knee down. Inhale, find your cat. Maybe come up onto your tippy fingers now. Don't push down into your knuckles. Instead, draw up into your spine. Pull the navel in. Press your abdominal wall up into your spine for support. And then palms rest. Elbows come to rest. We're going to walk the knees back and find our way to a sphinx. If coming down this way is uncomfortable for you, you can come over onto one hip. Rock your bottom side to side. Give your belly a massage. It's going to cause some gurgling. Did you eat before class? If you ate, some of it might come back up. You might have some of those burps or those bubbles or coughs. Light meal. Rub around your rib cage. Feel your ribs. Rock through your hips. And then gently pat your toes. And then pause. Elbows can be in front of your shoulders for a moment. Stay right here. Gaze towards your mat in between your arms. Slide your elbows a little bit closer, but still in front of your shoulders. Slide your elbows a little bit closer, but still in front of your shoulders. Notice how your back feels. If this is uncomfortable, bring your elbows a little further away. If it's comfortable, try to walk your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Press down gently through your forearms and lift your crown. Sphinx pose. Is this tough around your lower back? Maybe you can open up your feet. You might find that it's a little less pressure with some space between the feet. Play with your poses. Make them fit you. Don't make yourself fit the pose. Soften and bend the right knee. Draw the heel towards your bottom. Give it a little rock. This is going to open up the front of your thigh and the front of your hip. Be gentle. And then switch feet. So I'm not going to have you upside down in a back bend, right? But we're kind of in a back bend right now, aren't we? Except we're on our belly. So I love these belly poses because it lets us get that nice, easy, comfortable back bend. It's really good for your spine, but don't force it. And if you like, you want to get fancy, walk your hands under your ribs, bring your elbows together, take a nice breath in, push down as you rise up. Easy does it. And then release your belly, knees bend, toes touch. Legs out, gently rise up, push up. This is optional. And belly. So we're moving through our whole body, kind of like, you know, those break dancers. And then come back, maybe bend your knees, rub your feet together, stack your hands, rest the face cheek. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. Knees bending, bothering your back. Give your bottom a wiggle. Does that help? Maybe you just go ahead and straighten your legs. Lift your head, stack the other hand on top. Turn your face cheek the other way. And then center your head, stretch your legs out. Right hand reaches out. Rock your legs back together. Left hand is by your ribs. Roll over onto your right side. Love these. This is for your lateral line. the side of your body. Begin to rock forward and back, but you're also going to undulate through your hips a little bit so that you're going to move that flesh that gets gummy and stuck up around your hips. So a lot of our lower back pain is caused by tight hips. We want to massage so that we release the tension here. Not just stretching, but releasing tension. So there's a distinction, there's a fine line. And then you're going to slide your left hand forward and roll across your belly, just like a rolling pin. Right hand is your little kickstand. It's going to keep you from falling forward or back. And you can start by rocking your hips forward and back, but then begin to undulate through your hips a little bit so that you can massage into the hip, into the ribs, giving your lateral line that good attention. And now that you're on your left side, bring your knees back in. So now you're in a fetal position on the other side. Knees are in, make a pillow with your hands for your head. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw it into your nose. Appreciate this breath, and then slowly exhale out of your nose. Soften, release into the earth. Soften into this moment. Notice which parts of you soften naturally, which places need a little encouragement. Maybe explore a part of your body you hadn't explored. See if you can notice a little tension there and let that go too. Every pose we use to serve us. All right, support yourself up. Feel refreshed. All right, let's find our tabletop again. You don't like these kneeling poses? You can bring a chair in here. Guess what? You can bring a chair and sit right back there and do some of these kneeling poses sitting down on your chair. If it's available to you, find a hero pose. This is not available for everyone, hips to heels. You can be up on your knees. You can bring, like, somebody brought a sofa cushion once. I'm not kidding. Put it right down there, and they were happy in their kneeling poses. Do it for you. Or put a bolster underneath so that you don't have that full bend. Or you can even try opening up the knees. Take your hands and massage the large muscles of your quadriceps. Take the heels of your hands and try to feel down to the bone. So these are muscles that are dense, they get tight, they get cold, they get hard. We want to make them open and soft and warm and bright. Take your hands in that cup again. Yeah, ready? So, got lots of sensation. That brings us tingles and sparkles. Now we're going to take a breath in and open up your wings. Reach out, reach up, look up, stretch up, look up, stretch up, look up, stretch up, higher, higher, higher. Not just the arms. Get your crown up, get the weight of your torso off of the organs, lace your fingers, press your palms up. So there is a little effort here, but not straining. Maybe your elbows are bent. Maybe your arms are straight. Give a wiggle of your bottom to the right and to the left. So we're not moving the arms, they're just floating above the head. We're moving the hips. You can even come down a little further, bringing your bottom down, but if that feels like a struggle, don't go that far down, right? And then lift maybe your heart. This is a little bit of a back bend, be careful. Lift your heart up, open those armpits, and then bend your elbows. Release your shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Feel all of that movement. Maybe you feel some burning, lactic acid. Go ahead and shake out those arms, relax your shoulders. You got to get this blood flowing to the tips of the fingers. Give your hands a shake. Release your wrists. Release that thumb joint. Swing your arms forward and back. We're dynamic. Soft elbows, soft wrists, let them swing over and under, over and under. Release those tight shoulders, and then take your hands, tap around your chest. A lot of times the mucus, the congestion is not in our head. It's right here in the chest. It's clogged up here. Once we clear this space, it can drain. Pat. Pat around your belly. Right over your navel, below your navel, above your navel, to the right and to the left. Stay. Notice how you feel. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms meet. Exhale is going to center you right in your heart. Puppy pose. In the puppy pose, it's different from the child's pose. What we're going to do is bring our heart below our hips. So start by, sorry, my mat got all bound up. Start by placing your palms down gently in table. Bring your elbows down to the floor and walk your elbows out from your body. Let your chest gently fall towards the floor without pushing it. Lift and lower your elbows a couple of times. Puppy pose. Your bottom is over your knees. So in child's pose, the bottom is back by the hips. But in the puppy pose, pick your bottom up off of your heels so that your bottom is over your hips. And now you can get into your chest. So this is an inversion because the heart is below the hips. Just lift and lower a few times. Notice the shoulder stretch. Very gentle and compassionate, not forceful. And then pause. Maybe you can rest your forehead and rest your elbows right here. This is more passive. Maybe more active to look towards your hands and lift your elbows up. That might feel more active. Find what works for you. Now notice your breath. All right. Now walk your hands in, find your table. You can find that puppy pose again, or you can come with us, if you like, to downward facing dog. And by us, I mean anybody who wants to do it. Open your fingers, curl your toes under, draw your navel up towards your spine. Take a nice deep breath in and lift your bottom up. Lift it up to the sky. Knees can be soft, heels don't have to be on the floor, but your bottom is reaching up. Pull your navel in gently towards your spine and lengthen your arms. Make your arms long. So you don't need your legs straight. Try to get your arms long and straight. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Get that weight off your spinal column. Pedal your feet. Don't force your heel down. Just feel into your calves. Feel into your Achilles. And then take a nice deep breath in. Rise up to your tippy toes, even if your knees are bent. Float your knees back down to the earth. Toes uncurl. You complete your mat again. Inhale's going to rise up. Arms rise. Look up. Stretch up. Exhale's going to bring your hands to your heart. The webbing of your hands to your waist. Roll your shoulders back and bring your elbows towards each other. This is called a camel pose. We're going to stay supported here. A lot of fancy ways to get into the camel. You might just be hands on your waist. Maybe you can roll your shoulders back and bring your elbows a little closer. Maybe you can lift your heart and your gaze to the sky. Firm your bottom so that you feel supported, and then relax your bottom a little bit. Make sure you're very gentle in this back bend. It's a great way to get a nice back bend without forcing or stressing the body. If you feel stress, that's not productive. We want to stay in our calmness, in our ease, in our thriving mode. We don't want to incite a fight or flight of the body. Don't be an enemy. Be kind to yourself. And then rise back up. Notice how you feel. Mild compression in the spine. So we neutralize it. Palms down, find your table. Give a little wiggle of your bottom. Soft cat. Don't go for broke in this cat. Just a little bit of a soft cat to open up that space. And now we'll come back to our downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, take a breath in, pick your bottom up, resist the earth. Today, open up your feet towards the edges of your mat. Open your hands towards the edges of your mat. Drop your head, pedal your feet a little. Look up towards your belly maybe, or look towards your knees. Open your toes, open your fingers. Downward facing dog is a resting pose. First time I heard that, I was like, yeah, resting pose, my bottom. This doesn't feel like rest. Well, how can we make it feel more restful? Stop struggling, find out where you're struggling, and learn to use your body and use gravity and use the earth. Begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep your knees bent. Touch your elbows to your thighs, fingertips together, or you can place your hands on your thighs or skip the ragdoll altogether. Let your head go. Gaze to the wall behind you through your legs. Breathe. This should feel comfortable. Little lift of the belly. Once again, an inversion. We got our head below the heart. Very healthy for the body. Lots of weight off of the spinal column. We're going to slowly, for a count of 5, so you don't get dizzy, walk your hands up your legs, take a nice breath in, and stay present as you stack one vertebra on top of the other. Feel the way your spine moves. Pause if you have any discomfort. Your spine has decompressed, so there may be some sensation that may feel unusual. Press your feet down into the earth. Crown is up, feet are down. This is the mountain pose. Look at your feet. Toes are forward. Feet are about 2 fist width apart. Palms are open by your side. Down through the soles of your feet, up through the crown of your head. Stand tall. You're not a height. You're not 5 foot or 6 foot or 7 foot. Stand at your tallest. Be the mountain. Relax your knees. Let your shoulders drop. Tilt your head a little bit side to side. Notice if it feels tight. Don't force it. Just notice how it feels. Lift and lower your shoulders a few times. Nod your head. Turn it. And then just let the head float over the shoulders. Don't hold it there. It's attached. Just let it float. Let your arms rise up. Palms meet above your crown. So the feet are down. This is grounding you. We're going to center ourselves now. Right above the crown, this is the center above. Come to your forehead. Come to your nose. Come to your chin, to your throat, to your chest, and to your heart, right at the sternum. Feel your thumbs there. So your body right now is grounded through your feet and centered through your sternum. From here we find our tree. We're going to be cherry trees today in honor of the springtime. Soften and bend your right knee and open your hip. I read this poem. It said, I want to do to you what springtime does to the cherry trees. I just thought that was so beautiful. So let's be that happy cherry tree. Let your fingertips rise up. Feel centered, feel grounded. Your balance is right now. You don't even have to pick up the foot. But if you want to open up your hands, float your foot and stay calm. Calm and relaxed. The foot doesn't need to be super high. You can lift and lower the toe. This isn't that pose that you have to hold rigid. You're just feeling for your center, the balance in your body. It's a sensation. Palms meet, hands to the heart. Place the foot. Breathe into the top of your head. Feel the wave of the breath rise in you like the ocean, and then slowly exhale. Feel that wave drop down with gravity, down your body, down your arms, legs, to the feet, into the earth. Ground yourself, center yourself, lift the arms up, palms meet, centering at the crown, at the forehead, at the nose, chin, throat, chest. There it is. There's the center. So when we're off center, we're going to tip. When we're ungrounded, we're going to wiggle. Steady, calm, grounded and centered. Left knee bends. The hip rotates open. You can stay here. Fingertips rise, easy through your shoulders. Arms expand. So there's that arc of energy through your fingertips. It's uplifting you. Slide your foot. Here's our Cherry Blossom Festival. Oh. Feel light, feel joyous, feel uplifted, but feel grounded in your roots. Palms meet, hands to the heart, foot lands. Inhale, be the mountain. Long, slow, satisfied exhale. Every cell exhales down into the earth. So we don't want to hold on to the breath. Let it cleanse you. Void yourself through the feet. All right. Top of your mat, we find our mountain pose. Thumbs to the sternum, grounded and centered. Left knee bends. Pick it up, step it back. Drop that heel to the side. You can take baby steps back, a bold step. Soften this front knee. It does not go past the ankle. It's aligned over the ankle. Stay. Hands to the heart. Feel your heartbeat. This is where the courage is. It's in the heart. Release your hands. Slice your hands forward and up. Relax your shoulders, warrior one. Avoid arching your back. Instead, draw your navel in, press your feet down. The arms are floating above you. You don't have to hold them up. If you feel to your fingertips, energy will rise up your arms to your fingertips. Let's slice the arms down. Take that inhale as you slice them back. Exhale slices them up. Again, we're dynamic, we're flowing, moving through this warrior one. And then one more time, slice them back, easy through the shoulders, palms meet. Lift them up, lace your fingers, thumb and forefinger line up. This is the steeple. If you like, carefully lift the back heel and rotate it so that your feet are parallel. This is the crescent pose. Find a little softness to your knees maybe. If you prefer, bring your hands down for your heart. This will help you to find your balance. And then when you're ready, if you feel like it, you can find that long line through the crescent. You want to bring a little back bend to it. Just lengthen up rather than bending and pressuring your lower back. Too much in your back leg? Turn that foot back down for warrior stance. Beautiful crescent moon out. You're the crescent. Release your arms down. Take a breath in. You're going to push forward onto your right leg. You can reach up or bring hands to the heart. Place your foot down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe you feel warmth in your body. Feel that heat you've released that comes from your cells, that comes from your tissues. That's your internal heat. All right, find your center. This time, I'm just going to move. You can stay where you are. Mountain pose. Find your center. When you're grounded and centered, this is where your balance comes from. Some people say, oh, I don't have good balance. Not true. You just have to connect with your sense of balance the same way you connect with your five senses. Feel the earth and find your center. Left knee bends, or right knee bends, I think this time, opposite foot. Pick it up and step it back, drop the heel, check the alignment of the knee over the ankle. Feel this back foot grounding you. Feel the strength in your legs. Inhale, slices the arms up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. So we want to find our shoulders free moving. We want to breathe, synchronizing breath and body. The breath uplifts us. The exhale releases. Inhale to execute. And exhale to release. There it is. Inhale is going to catch those arms up. Lace those fingers. Carefully lift your back heel. Find your crescent. Feel the warmth in your body. Feel the earth. Feel your alignment. Easy on your back. Don't force the back bend. And then you're going to swing your arms back. Swing your arms up. Bring that knee through. Find your heart. Place your foot. Breathe into the crown of your head. Exhale. Every cell exhales. Check in with your body down through the soles of your feet. Stand tall. Notice how you feel. Scan your body. And then bow to the person who lives in this body. That is you. All right. Turn and face. Sorry, step to the back of your mat. We come back through the down dog to the floor. Do you want to find a different pathway? That is up to you. Mountain pose. Swan dive, soft knees. Inhale, celebrates life. Exhale, stay tall and release your arms. Roll your shoulders forward, up and back. Soft knees again. Deep breath in, celebrate bigger. Exhale, hands to your heart. Center yourself, bring them down this time. One more time, deep breath in. This time as you exhale, spread your wings, bend your knees, navel to the spine, elbows to the knees, drop your head, stay supported, shake your head no, nod it yes. Would it be more comfortable for you to open your feet? You can heel toe your feet to the edge of the mat. Draw your lower belly up towards your spine for support of your back. Then gaze forward and carefully walk your hands back into your down dog. More narrow placement of the hands and the feet, wider placement of the hands and the feet. Get a nice stretch from here. Pick your bottom up, wiggle your bottom. Maybe get a nice twist here. Bring your right knee over your left and your left knee over your right. Maybe bend and straighten your elbows and knees a couple times. Maybe pick up your right leg Flex and point it, bend and straighten it, place it down. And play with it. Maybe lift up your left leg, flex and point, bend and straighten it a couple times, put it down. Inhale to the balls of your feet. Exhale softly and gently, your knees land on the earth, toes uncurl, knees wide, big toes kiss, elbows rest, your expression of child's pose. Maybe let your bottom fall back to your heels. Take a nice, full, satisfying inhale. Exhale softens into the earth. Close your eyes. Little rest right here. Listen to your breath, always flowing in and out. When you listen to your breath, it soothes your mind and body. It brings your central nervous system to a very calm state. And it's this deep calm that we want to live from. It's inside of us. Focus on your breathing. Feel those full, satisfying inhales and exhales, long, deep, touching everywhere in your body. Feeling content, feeling satisfied in this moment with this breath. And then you just gently rise up. You'll place your bottom down at the center of your mat and bring your feet right in front of you. Our root balance is the boat. Find your expression of boat. Hands under the knees, feel the sits bones down, navel to the spine. This is what's going to ground you. Your sits bones, navel to the spine will find your stability. Float your right foot, float your left foot. Hold on. Toes can be down, or legs can be parallel to the floor. Toes can even reach up. Legs can even come straight. Don't feel the need to force. Just explore. Maybe let go of the right hand. Hold on. Let go of the left hand. Feel unavailable to you. Keep practicing. It's a lot of fun to be consistent and feel your body begin to open up for you. Legs land. Breathe in. Exhale. Open up your feet. Give your bottom a little rock. This is a soft, compassionate forward bend. Give a little lean to the right. Let your lower back relax. Let your bottom relax. Let them soften before you force yourself into a forward bend. Maybe your hands come to your knees and your body says, ouch. It's talking to you. You're listening. Rather than pushing, you're going to feel that edge of resistance. You're going to breathe and relax. And then you're going to invite yourself maybe to come a little bit further. And you feel that edge of resistance. It's very, very subtle. And then maybe you can extend your hands towards your feet, your crown towards your front. Close your eyes. And just breathe along that edge of resistance. Not the edge of resistance that is forceful, but the one where the subtle resistance first begins to creep in. That's where your opportunity is. That's where you want to send the breath. You're not doing battle with your body. You're befriending your body. You're becoming more intimate and trusting in your relationship. And then you just support yourself up. You feel as your spine stacks. Take your time. Bring your hands back and bend your knees. Support yourself onto your elbows and gently rest your head. Little tuck of the chin. Feet are flat. Tuck your pelvis so that your lower back relaxes into the floor. And tuck your chin so your spine is nice and long. Right knee to the chest. Give it a little hug. Wrap your fingers around the shin or under the knee. Just give it a little hug. Maybe slide your left foot away. Doesn't have to be straight, just to open up some space between the knees. And then bring that foot back in. Reach that right foot up. Flex and point the foot. Bend and straighten the knee a couple times. It should be nice and lubricated in that joint now. Cross that right heel over the left knee. And rather than push on your knee, come down into your hip. Let your fingers manipulate where the thigh meets the torso, where the thigh meets the hips. There's a lot of things that connect the femur bone to the pelvis. Try to relax in that space. And then if you like, let the left foot lift, pat your bottom, right? Pat it and rub it. Help it to relax. So this is the glute muscle. Right? Let it relax. Maybe stretch that top leg up for figure 4. And then let the foot bend, the knee bend, the foot lands. First align that knee by stretching the leg up. Bend the knee, place the foot flat, and then bring the opposite knee in towards the chest. Give it a hug, maybe slide that leg away. Not trying to get into a half split, just letting it open up a little bit. Drag it back in. Let the leg rise. I don't know which leg we're on. Just be on the opposite leg. Point and flex. And then bend and straighten a couple times. Notice how good your knees feel now. Cross that foot over the ankle. Rather than force the knee, take your fingers and delve into the joint of your hip. Right at the front. Right at the front. Try to release that tension there, and then pick your foot up in your figure four. Pat your bottom, give it a rub. Help that dense. I call this the dark meat, right? The thighs, the hips, the legs. So this muscle gets dense. All right, easy, tiger. All right, leg can be up or a knee can be bent. And then place the foot down. Extend the leg up to realign your knee first, and then bend the knee, place the foot down. Beautiful. Arms out to a T. We're going to do a twist, dynamic. Knees gently fall to one side, gaze away. So if knees fall right, you look left, and then let your knees rock to the other side. Once again, soften your body, flow with gentleness. Try to release around the front of the hips, release around your bottom and lower back. Close your eyes and feel yummy. Feel yummy around your belly, yummy through your hips and your bottom and your legs, your torso. Bring some yumminess into this twist. I know I keep saying that word, but it's a feeling. Maybe you feel your back crack in a couple places. That's not unusual. Don't be afraid of that, but do not force it. Do not try to make it happen. Just relax and twist. The spine will do what it does all by itself. You're moving energy. Good. Come center. Bring your hands by your side. Turn your palms up, the tuck of your chin, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Heel toe your feet a little wider. Slide one heel towards the corner of the mat and then the other. Feet are apart, palms are open, eyes are closed. This is your corpse pose. It's time to rest, friends. Yay, this is one of the best parts. Don't rush beyond this. I'm going to be here for 2-3 minutes, so stay in your corpse pose. Feel more comfortable to bend your knees. Bend your knees, put your feet flat. Just like the gratitude is embedded in the practice, yoga, calmness is embedded in centering, grounding, alignment, awareness of the breath, relaxing of the body, feeling, breathing, softening into this moment, compassion, loving kindness. We'll practice the metta, the loving kindness meditation. First for the self, then to share. Imagine yourself sitting, calm, still, quiet. Whisper to yourself in your tiniest voice, "May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be free." And then picture yourself surrounded by all the people you love and care about, past, present, and whisper to them, "May you be peaceful and happy. May you be well and safe. May you be free." And then you see some people behind them, people that you don't know, but you've seen, maybe people on television, or people in your neighborhood, or people in your community, and you whisper to them, May you be peaceful and happy. May you be well and safe. May you be free. And then behind them, you see some other people. The difficult people, the people you don't like very much, the people who are grouchy or grumpy. You have so much loving kindness that you can even send some to them. You whisper to them, may you be happy and peaceful. May you be well and safe. May you be free. And then finally, you see behind them all the people of the world who look different from you, who speak different languages. You see all the animals of the land, of the sea, of the sky, all the trees and the flowers, all sentient beings, and you say in your whisper voice, may all beings be peaceful and happy. May all beings be safe and well. May all beings be free. And this is the metta, first for the self and then outward. You overflow with loving kindness. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. Full satisfying inhale, chest and belly rise. Long, slow, satisfied exhale, chest and belly fall. Release your hands. Begin to find awareness of vibrations around you and within you. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Walk your feet in towards your body so that your back comes to rest. And give your knees a little rock side to side. And then let your knees float over your chest and give yourself a hug. Give yourself a little back massage. You can roll over onto one side or lift up your head and rock yourself up. And then find your comfortable seated position, whatever that may be for you. Sits bones are down, crown is up. Notice how you feel. Softly touch the earth, open the palms, lift them up, 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 and to your creator or to the universe, whatever your beliefs may be, whisper, thank you. Palms meet over your crown and fall down to your heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.